Hi you guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. I've literally been spending the last 15 minutes working with lighting. I feel like I need some sort of a light in my background to make it a little brighter, because if I turn on my ring light in front of me, I feel like it just washes me out. And then I film in front of a window now, so like the sun kind of comes and goes between clouds. And then if the sun comes out, it makes like the lines in front of my face with the blind I have. I don't know, it's just kind of an endless battle. So right now it's behind the clouds, so I don't have any lines on my face anyway. So today is going to be a fun video. I saw Angelica Neekvest do this video, and she basically titled it, Trying Out Beauty Guru's Favorite Makeup Products. So basically the gist of the video is I went through I think I've got like 10 different people who, they're kind of like content creators on YouTube who do beauty content who I enjoy watching. And I went through their 2022 favorites videos that they posted kind of like at the start of the new year. And I just kind of like selected one product from each person's favorite video, and then I compiled, I have a whole list here of products that they said was their favorite from the past year. So I gathered everything. I had to go out to the store to buy one thing, everything else I had. So that was kind of my point whenever I was picking products. I kind of wanted to pick products that I had, then I wouldn't have to buy too much for the video. So I only had to go buy one thing, and it was the elf product, and it was only like $4. So, you know, that's a win right there. So that's going to be today's video. I've got a full face of other beauty gurus favorites, and we're going to be putting it on my face. And you know, I pretty much kind of know I already like these products because I already owned them myself, but some of them I hadn't used in a while, so we're going to see if I still like them. So let me pull my hair back and put my bangs up, and we will get started. Oh, and I also have some iced coffee for today's video. I hardly ever have an iced coffee when I'm filming, but I went to town to get the elf product, and I stopped at my local, this is Roots Coffee. They're a local coffee shop, and they have such good coffee. So I got an iced vanilla latte, and it's so good. Okay, so first up on the list for primer. This is the wrong primer. Pulled out the wrong one. For primer, I have the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer, and this was Paige Corinne's favorite. Now, some of these people who I am calling a beauty guru, they're not like big time YouTubers. Most of them are. But I will I don't know if I'll be able to leave their channels listed down below or not. But anyway, she said this was her favorite, and I really do like this primer. I haven't used it in a while since I picked it up. I think I got this last summer. And it's a really good primer. It's supposed to be an all-in-one primer. It basically is silicone free, delivers all the benefits a skin could ask in a primer. It mattifies and hydrates, and it blurs pores. So it's a really good primer. I like that one. Next up for foundation, I have the LYS foundation. This is a triple fix serum foundation. This was B&E Strict. This was her favorite, one of the foundation favorites that she really enjoyed. Now, not all these products are new releases from 2022. Some of these products were things that they said they discovered in 2022 that they just really enjoyed. So I don't think this LYS foundation was released in 2022. I think it was released like late 2021, maybe? I'm not really sure. I can't remember that. I need to zoom y'all in just a wee bit. I feel like I might turn on my ring light. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm sorry for the whole like lighting not being a constant good thing here. But since moving, it's just been a real struggle, like trying to figure out filming in front of a window. I always thought I would like filming in front of a window because then you could have that natural light, but I need to just like pull up the whole blind. That way I wouldn't have the little lines coming through whenever I film. I need to just like pull it all the way up. But the sun's went completely behind the clouds, so I don't think we'll have that issue today. It has been so cloudy and dreary here. I'm in Tennessee, and it has been nothing but rain. I feel like every like 4 or 5 days maybe we have like one beautiful sunny day, and then the other 4 or 5 days will be clouds, and at least 4 of them will be rain. It's just been awful. So I got this on. I really like this foundation. It's a really good one. I feel like the color really matches my skin tone currently. And yeah, I would say it's a good medium coverage. I still feel like I can see. I'm going to put on just a tad bit more. And then for concealer, we have the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. This was Angelica Nyqvist. This was her favorite from last year. And I literally bought this and I completely forgot to even use it. So this will be my first time trying this out to see if I like it. I've heard nothing but like rave reviews about this. The only thing I don't like is it's in a pump. Most concealers have a doe foot, and I just don't know how I feel about the whole pump situation for concealer. I just feel like it's hard to get it like in the right spots, but we'll see here. It's really good. I think the color is really nice. I have the shade Vanilla. Yeah, Vanilla. The coverage is very nice. I think I can see why people really like this concealer. It's a very nice color. And it has very nice coverage. And I feel like it'll be like a hydrating kind of concealer. And I love hydrating concealers. And then we're going to skip ahead to bronzer because I have a cream bronzer I need to use before I like powder my face. And if you all watch Samantha Mart, this is her favorite cream bronzer. She raved about this the whole beginning of last year, and she always talked about how like she'd be raving about it and then it would like go out of stock and then it wouldn't come back in stock, and then she would like talk about loving it, and then people would tell her, oh, try to pick it up but out of stock again. So I love that bronzer. It's a really, really good bronzer. It really blends into the skin very nicely. And I think, let's see, what shade do I have? I have the shade Happy Soul. And I had not used this bronzer in like forever. And I forgot how good it was. It just really blends nicely into the skin. So I love this bronzer, and it gets A++ for me. Okay, now moving back up the list to powder. Julia Adams, she raves about this powder for like, I don't know if she quite likes to set the face with it, but I know that she loves like setting her under eyes. And this is the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder by e.l.f. I got mine in the shade Fair Light. So let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and like get some powder on a brush. And I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes. I'll probably just use this powder to set my whole face. I don't really do like separate powders for under eyes or like all over my face, setting my face. I just kind of do like one powder for everybody, honey. Like everybody gets the same thing. I'm not like playing favorites around here. So I'm just gonna use that to kind of set my whole face. I usually use like a loose setting powder to set my face. I very rarely use a compact powder. I just would be like really curious how this will last with my skin being very oily. I feel like it might not keep me mattified throughout the day, but it did mattify my skin. It really did set everything. Like everything looks really good. So I like that. That was my first time trying that product. Okay, so next moving into blush, we have the Bare Mineral Bronzers. I pulled out all three because I have all three because I bought this one whenever Bare Minerals released them. Anyways, this is Andrea Mattiliano's favorites from last year. Now they released these 2 years ago, I believe. And I purchased Kiss of Copper, which I used this like crazy when I first got it because it's an amazing, they're amazing blushes. I cannot rave about them enough myself. But then whenever I saw they were coming out with like re-releasing them, and I think they're a permanent in their line, and they released Kiss of Pink and Kiss of Rose, I purchased them both immediately because I knew I loved this formula. And today I think I'm going to use Kiss of Pink. I haven't really used this one too much. And spring is like upon us, so I feel like this is a nice springy color. And I love that this formula is pigmented. Like you don't have to put much on to get a color payoff, but you can build it up. And I always kind of put on a good amount of blush just because that's me, and I always do the like sunburnt look with my blush. Like whenever I saw that that was a trend, oh heck, that's been like 3 or 4 years ago, I will forever do the sunburnt look. I don't know why, but I just love that look. And I can't seem to do anything different. So that's the Bare Minerals Bronzer. I love it, and it'll forever be a favorite of mine. Okay, moving on to, let's see, I guess we're on to brows. So I did not find anyone who really talked about a favorite eyebrow pencil. So I'm just going to use my eyebrow pencil I'm currently using, which is the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. But then as far as like other brow products, Leah Janae said this was her thickest Stick-It was her favorite. And then Morgan Turner, she loved this Too Faced Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax. And this one is my go-to every day. I've went through at least 5 tubes of these, I think, over the past year. And I just started this one new this year, so I done went through one already. So I'm gonna kind of fast forward through doing my brows because they take a while. Maybe I'll just put them on. We'll cut out for a minute and then I'll come back. Okay, I got my brows done and I feel like they turned out really good. I mean, I always use these 2 products anyways. And the Too Faced Fluff and Hold, I kind of knew I liked this product. I just had not used it too much because I've been trying to finish up my 24-hour brow setter from Too Faced. And that's almost empty, so then when that empties, I'll be using this one. Anyways, I didn't know I liked the Fluff and Hold, so it's a big love of mine. Okay, moving on to, I guess we'll just do eyes. And this was the Urban Decay Moon Dust, like, single eyeshadows. Was a favorite, like, lid topper from V&E Strict. And I, like, all the people who talked about eyeshadow palettes for the year, like, I didn't own any of them. And I really didn't want to spend the money on going out and buying an eyeshadow palette. Just for this video that maybe I wouldn't, don't really care to have. But I did have one of the Urban Decay little single shadows. So I'm just going to use this in combination with my ColourPop Winx Club eyeshadow palette. I recently purchased this one and I've been really loving it. And I'm just kind of gonna do something a little bit simple. I'm gonna go in with this dark pink, just kind of on a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to kind of run this through the crease, just kind of like simple. I'm just getting a little bit of color in there to go with that single shadow. I'm just kind of like blending that like all around. I'm kind of trying to take a little bit high onto the brow bone, but keeping most of it in the crease. Just getting a nice, like, simple wash of color. Okay. And that's like all I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna take this Moon Dust. I have the one in Cosmic. I love this single eyeshadow. I use this on like quick and easy days just to get like a really pretty eye look, like really fast. And it literally just adds such pretty like sparklies to the top of your eye, like really easily, and it doesn't take much work. I've been really enjoying single eyeshadows a lot lately, ever since my husband got me the Muppets like Christmas collection, and it came with 4 ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and I've been loving those. And then I recently got this Ulta Beauty lustrous foil one. Okay, sorry, I don't even know what I was saying, but my mom was calling me. So anyways, that is the Moon Dust eyeshadow on. So next on to an eyeliner favorite, which is also one of my top favorites, is the Fenty Fly Liner in Big Truffle. And this is Kelly Gooch's favorite. And Kelly Gooch loves brown eyeliner and she loves brown mascaras. So this is also one of my top favorites, and it's been a top favorite of mine for like over a year now. And I've had this mascara or this eyeliner for quite a long time and it still works. So I'm just gonna apply this real quick. Okay, and there is the eyeliner on. I love this. And I always store it upside down so that way the felt tip stays full of liner juice. I don't know what the word is for that. Okay, and then moving on to, I don't have a mascara favorite from anyone because, I don't know, no one really talked about a mascara favorite. So I'm just going to use my current one. This is the Bite Size Upswing Mascara. And I know Bite Beauty's like no longer a thing. So I'm just going to apply this real quick. Okay, I love this mascara and I'm going to be sad when I use it up. Alrighty, and for the last thing is, drop it, pull it out, is for lips, and this is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, which I know I have the Tarte Maracuja. Let me go look in my purse. Okay, yeah. I can't find it. It's the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. all I can find is my regular Tarte Maracuja Juice Lip Plump, or lips, the non-plumping style. So I have 3 of them. I think I'm gonna go with this Mary Martini shade. It's more of a pink shade. I think it'll go with my eyes today. And this is Taylor Wynn's favorite, and I can understand why, because these are so good. I love the smell of them too. They have a nice vanilla smell. So that is going to, let me zoom you back out. That is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this theme of this video, and I really enjoyed doing it. I got this idea again from Angelica Neatbist. I will leave her channel linked down below, so if you want to watch her video, it was really good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video, and don't forget that you are absolutely stunning. Bye y'all, thanks for watching.